Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-April 2024, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. You're going to see me having all sorts of reactions. I mentioned it in other videos, but these mid-April videos are packed with orbs. I've seen them around even before the videos took place, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on around me, so you may see them, you may not, but they're packed, and I see them everywhere. It's like I'm being bombarded. Orb. Anyways, let's see what you got going on for you. Knight of Pentacles for the overall energy. So you're moving forward with a particular situation potentially here, but taking it slow, taking it easy. You know, there's no need to rush here by the looks of it. You're building on something. It could be a project we're talking about, or I don't know, but it looks fine and at a pretty proper speed, I would say. Starting off the reading, you get the Magician crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. Whatever you're building on, you're definitely going from the angle of keeping that sense of putting yourself first, you know, and taking care of yourself along the way. In your focus, the King of Pentacles, there could be somebody by your side. There's an equal kind of an energy to you there, you know, like an equal give and take, kind of a sharing of space here with someone for this situation. In the recent past, the Star, kind of giving me a sense of working to achieve your dreams or something like that, you know, which is quite nice. It could be that it just hit you, okay, well, this is what I want, and then you're going to pursue it, or just an establishment of your dreams, your goals, you know. In your strength, the Nine of Swords, it's difficult at times. It could be challenging. It could be stressful at times. But I feel like, again, if you're coming at it from that perspective of taking care of yourself along the way, you should be able to handle that, even if it is stressful at times. In the immediate future, the Page of Swords, there's a slow pace to things. There's a kind of a steady, slow pace. And then in the immediate future, I see it slowing down even more, but it's a self-imposed kind of a thing. Like, let's take it slow. Let's take it slow, you know? So it's coming from you, this decision to potentially taking it even slower than the energies at play. In the supportive energies, the Strength card, there's a lot of endurance through this one too, and perseverance with everything that's at play here, which feels good. It feels aligned with everything. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Fool, you're super open to this energetically. You may not acknowledge it at times because the energies you're kind of engaged with at this time, they're very grounded, very earthy. Very in the material, so you could be pulled into a little bit of sense of practicality and not in touch necessarily 100% all the time with what's going on internally, but they're the same, they're a match. So what's going on internally is definitely reflecting in these energies. It's just going to reflect in a little bit of a heavier way, so you may not feel that you're doing this right or that you're on the right path here, but you are aligning with what's going on internally too. In your hopes and fears, the Eight of Pentacles, it's just whatever you're working on, and you're hoping that it comes through, that it's going to see the end of it in a positive way, basically. And for the potential outcome, the Ace of Cups, you're starting to get more in touch with that internal space of yourself, you know, which is feeling really, really open and really nice, pretty powerful stuff. Okay, let's clarify. Let me do the Knight of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups, the Lovers, the Hierophant. You definitely have somebody by your side. And whoever this is, it's a pretty powerful kind of a duo dynamic that's pulling something through here. Pretty significant. So, really cool. Let me do the Magician. The Nine of Pentacles, the Devil, the Ten of Wands. You also have the tendency to take on a lot more things than you need to. You know, to put on throw on your shoulder there, like more than you need to. Think of it as you're going hiking and you're packing everything and you don't need everything, you know. So this, as far as I can see, this is a partnership. This is a team effort here, and you have the tendency to take off from their load and be like, I can do this. You probably can, but why, when this dynamic is reflecting under an energy of equal give and take? You know, you don't need to do that. It's not like you couldn't take it, but it's just making things harder. Not only for you, it's going to impact the situation as well. It's going to take it off balance. You know what I mean? So you have the tendency to do that. So maybe that's why this energy of taking care of yourself is present there to remind you, hey, stop doing that, you know? Let's do the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Swords. There's an upper hand to things. From that tendency to take on more things than you need to, there's an overstep to things too. There's almost like, move to the side, I got this kind of a deal, you know, where I don't think you're realizing you're doing that. It's not a spoken kind of a thing. It's more of an energetical. It's going to show up more energetically in terms of overpowering the other. And again, not that you mean to, but that's what's coming out of that energy of taking a little more than you need to, maybe making you think that, well, I'm entitled then to, you know, because I got more to handle. Well, yeah, but nobody asked you to, you know what I mean? So it's like, so I don't know, it's a little odd, and it's quite subtle for you because it's not going to show up hitting you in the face that you're doing that, you know what I mean? So okay, let's do the Star in the recent past, the King of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Okay. There's something here that comes up with a lot of passion, in the sense of, let's say, you know, you woke up one day and you're like, this is my goal in my life. This is it. You know, you have an aha moment. And the minute you figure that one out, you're coming in with a burst of energy, of passion towards that. It's like, oh my God, that's where I need to go. We need to do this and we need to do that. And like, it's filled up, it's full, it's packed. This energy of, and then, you know, you give yourself a little bit of a break through this energy and you pause and you start thinking and you're like, well, how achievable is all of this? And then you start overthinking, and then you start to find the problems that you may encounter while going after this. You know what I mean? So it's like, it goes down in energy in the sense of, it starts up really high and then it kind of comes down because the overthinking aspect of it kind of takes away from it. You know what I mean? From the excitement. Let's do the Nine of Swords in your strength, the Ace of Cups, the Magician, the Sun. And that's where this past energy right here, it could impact your manifestation for the future. Because if you get stuck in that energy of starting to think of all the obstacles that you're going to run through here as you pursue whatever it is that's so meaningful to you, yeah, you're manifesting happiness, yeah, you're manifesting getting there, but what about if that goes wrong, or if that goes wrong, or if that goes wrong? You've got some what ifs showing up for you. And you know what ifs do. What ifs create problems, create obstacles. There are no obstacles, we're creating them with the what ifs. What if? Well, you're bringing that in. What if this? Well, you're bringing this in. What if that? You're bringing that in. You're creating it. So try to work on that a little bit, because I see it being in the way of your own manifestation that looks freaking amazing there. You know, and you got all of the tools, all of the energies to help you get there smoothly. Why create obstacles? You know what I mean? Let's do the Page of Swords in the immediate future. You get the Six of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Moon. this, you're showing me a commitment of some sort. Whoever this is within this commitment is part of your soul family. So we could be talking about life partner, friend, family situation here. But you're showing it to me, think of it as showing it to me from a particular angle. And then I look at it from this angle and I see it being fine. I'm like, it's fine. It's working out. But if I were to move a little bit like this, I would see something behind it that makes it look not so fine as I would see it from this angle. So there's something to it where it's looking like it's fine, but something is starting to unfold when you look at it from a different angle underneath it. I don't know what, I can't see what. I can't say that it's, oh my God, it's worrisome, it's ugly, there's some issues coming up here. No, I wouldn't say that. I'm just seeing something unfolding, not right in front of your eyes for this situation, for this connection. For the most part, it looks fine. There's just something lurking underneath it that's trying to pop out, you know, to make it look a little different. That doesn't mean scary, that doesn't mean not good, you know. So for the supportive energies, for the strength card, you get the 5 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. This is giving me a sense of let's agree to disagree, kind of a situation where you're learning how to do that. Potentially with yourself, you know, potentially with yourself, which makes it really, really funny. I don't think this is about someone else. You could be applying this to someone else, but it's a lesson for you and you know, to agree to disagree with yourself. Which that's a very interesting concept, but it is present for you. So that's interesting. Let's do the Fool. In the hidden energies, you get the Hangman, the King of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Okay. This looks like an energy that's kind of bursting out of excitement for something, really wanting to go achieve something. But you're giving yourself a break before you do that. You're giving yourself a time to breathe before you do that. You know how, let's say you're going for a major interview for a job or something, and it's like before you knock to get in, you're like, you know, I got this, and then you open the door. That's this energy that I'm seeing here. That's kind of how it looks like. But you do got this. Your energy definitely says once you open that door, you're showing up quite confident and quite clear. So for the 8 of Pentacles in your hopes and fears, the 3 of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Didn't we have this before? You have the King here. Did I see the Knight somewhere? I may be, yeah, it started off the reading. I'm like, I saw this combo before for your reading, the Knight and the King. And it's right here, one next to another. One opened the reading, the other one is in your focus. Okay. I don't know what you're working on here actively, but it looks like whatever it is, it's not the kind of thing that's going to show results just like that. It's almost looking like you're aware that you're going to see the results of it and everything unfolding in time. I don't see you having an issue with that. It's basically just your acknowledgement that, yeah, I know it's one of those things. And I'm fine with it. Okay. Let's do the Ace of Cups. In the potential outcome, the World card, the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Cups. Careful with the overthinking aspect. Really pay attention to that. Because the energies that you're working through are very contained, very grounding, very good for this situation. They feel very fitting for this situation. Then I see the energy of overthinking getting in there and you starting to go up here and create all sorts of scenarios in there about something. Something is triggering you here. Well, there's an ending of a cycle there. So you might start to overthink things to the extent of whatever this is, you're looking at it and you're like, to hell with it, I'm done. It's like that impulsive decision of walking out the door, where it's like, well, wait a minute, you're in the middle of working on this and you've put in everything in this. You know, you can't just decide like, I'm done because, you know, whatever. And then if I asked you why, you would be like, I don't even know, but I'm done. But that decision there comes from overthinking. It doesn't come from a clear space in your mind. You know what I mean? So it's the kind of decision that I always advise people to not make when they're overthinking. To allow for things to settle down before they make any kind of decision. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's because you're working yourself up in this energy of overthinking sometimes. So just pay attention to the overthinking aspect through all of this process, because it just might make you make impulsive decisions here, which are not matching anything that's good for you in here. You know, so let's see. I don't see you walking out that door, but I see that impulse. And it's like, oh, where do you think you're going after all of this? You know how hard it is to put this together, but you're doing it. And then it's like, I'm done. No, you're not. You're just overwhelmed. From the universe for you, you get the King of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Swords. Yeah, just take that step back. When you do feel like you're overwhelmed, when you do, to think of it as that door to the interview. You know, that whole, you know, take that. Sometimes you need that. You know, and I see you knowing how to do that. And the energy of taking care of yourself along the way is there too. That means that's part of that. You know, that means you can do that anytime you want. Anytime you feel like energies are kind of piling up and starting to crowd all the way up here, it's like, okay, just chill, you know, take that step back and breathe, basically. From time to time, not all the time. For the most part, you got this, you know. Let's see what the Oracle card has for you. From the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Broken Arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. I think it is not here either. There it is. Is it? No, that's just arrow. Okay. So broken arrow. Oh, it's the next one. Okay. The message: let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. Just as the arrow card symbolizes defense and protection, the broken arrow card symbolizes peace. In Native American traditions, a broken arrow would mean that tribes were no longer fighting one another, but were making alliances. When you see a broken arrow in a meditation, vision, dream, or reading, it's a message that you no longer need to fight because peace has arrived. This is a powerful symbol of harmony, serenity, and community. Extended message. If you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or defend what you feel is right, know that this is now coming to an end. With the arrival of the broken arrow card, you are being guided to know that the energies of light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields and protection. You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer the peace that you would like to enjoy. In order to move forward in a more fearless way, it's important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by the situation or the people involved, because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you and taking you lovingly forward. Pretty cool. You got protection around you. So anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.